Our parsha starts with the words, and it was on the 8th day. What's the 8th day? 8th day of what? So we learn from the context and we learn from the commentators, it was the 8th day of setting up the tabernacle, setting up the Mishkan for the Jewish people. On that 8th day, that was the special 8th day when Aaron and his sons entered into the service of the Kahuna. They became Kohanim, operative Kohanim, doing the temple service. And it was on that 8th day that the divine presence, the Shekhinah, came down on the temple and rested over the temple. Thus it was a very special occasion. That 8th day was the day the Jewish people merited the divine presence in their midst. But we also know that that 8th day was the 1st of Nisan. And the 1st of Nisan is a very special date. Our sages tell us that the 1st of Nisan, that 1st of Nisan received 10 crowns. Now there were 10 firsts that happened on that day. That's how special that day was. The 10 great happenings on that day. And that all relates to that date, the 1st of Nisan. So why do we call this happening of the divine presence coming down, the 8th day, when it was the 1st of Nisan? Why not tell us it was the 1st of Nisan, which was a very, very important date? Why tell us it's the 8th day of the preparation of the 7 days that preceded it? It wasn't just the 8th day, it was the 1st of Nisan. And that was when the tabernacle was inaugurated, and that's when the princes started bringing their sacrifices to the temple, and many other great, wonderful things are commemorated on that day. So why call it the 8th day? And the answer is something that's very useful to us as well. Because the 8th day implies that it was the 8th day of 7 days of preparation. And since it's a greatness, it's an achievement that's accomplished only after extensive preparation, Moshe Rabbeinu set up that day, he prepared for that day for 7 days. So since it's an achievement that comes after preparation, that makes it a true achievement. Sometimes we have a spiritual awakening. Sometimes we're suddenly aroused spiritually and we feel fantastic. We have a wonderful insight. Or maybe when we're learning Torah, we have a wonderful insight that excites us terrifically. However, the insights that come to us for free have a far lesser value than that which comes after our own toil and work. And this idea is emphasized here. It's on the 8th day of preparation, the 8th day of setting up the situation. This has a true value. Something that comes after our own work is something that we can truly value. Let's learn to value our own efforts, and then we will enjoy the wonderful achievements that we will achieve through doing what we need to do every single day.